Hi guys. Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't even know if I remember how to do this whole YouTube thing. Hit that subscribe button. Nope. Okay. Give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss an upload. I guess let's just get straight into this video. Oh, alright, I'm nervous, guys. Very, very nervous. Okay, alright. Cool. Don't cry. You just did your makeup to go out for dinner tonight. Don't cry. Oh, okay. This year has been a very wild... Okay, stop using your hands and take this watch off. Also, these are watch marks, okay? Anyway. This year has been a roller coaster of emotions for me. I had not even like big things or, you know, things were happening. I just had so much going on mentally, emotionally and physically. This is very up there with the with how hard this year has been for me, just because earlier this year I started a health journey, if you will. I started looking at, it was about March, and I started looking at photos and realizing I had gotten way bigger than I thought I had. And I didn't really look at it as a problem until, you know, because I've always bought bigger, baggier clothes for myself. So the reason I started finding problems is because when the baggy clothes were fitting me like a regular fit, I was like, no, like something's gotta give. Not only that, but earlier in March, I went down south for a few days with my grandparents, and we had a lovely time. But every time I tried to make a TikTok down there or, you know, take some photos down there, I realized just how big I had gotten. Anywho, about a month later, I decided, alright, enough's enough. I'm actually going to do something about it instead of this time complaining about it and realizing how big I had gotten. Instead of just complaining about it and continue to eat like a pig, I decided to start doing something about it. So I started going for walks every day. I started slowly but surely cutting things down, never cutting things out. You know, I can do a whole video on that if you want. And I was like, okay, good, like I'm feeling good about this, I can do this. And I've stayed consistent with it up until now, which I haven't, like, you know, I'm like, whatever, like I'm still being consistent with it. And I was losing weight and I still am, and like it's not like I've gained any weight, but with me losing weight, I guess the scary factor for me throughout this whole process has been like mentally struggling with the fact that I want a chocolate, but I don't really want to eat it because I know it's going to have repercussions later. But also the mental state of like, my body is changing once again, and it's all good things that are happening. Like, yes, I'm losing weight, but now because I spent so long being a larger woman, my clothes don't fit right. Like, they're baggy in some areas, and other areas, because I've had them for so long, like the fabric is almost like stretched out. And obviously, like clothes, they don't shrink back once you shrink back. So now they're just there, you know? So for the last, like, since probably August, I've been struggling with that and just not loving the way my clothes fit because they are too big. And, you know, holding on to the bigger clothes in case I gain weight back again. I've also had just like so many personal things go on. do I even want to say this? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Honestly, fuck it. There's, whatever. I've had a lot to think about in the sense of, the course of, like, just this year. I've had a lot of family members, or a few family members, go through a lot of health issues, and a lot of things that, like, I hate to be that person, but, like, I'm not going to go into detail. But I've had a few family members just go through a lot of health and personal issues. And so, you know, as any family, you figure out how to, I guess, cope with that and, like, hear that news. Oh my god, why is this so hard? Oh my god, okay. Pull yourself together. And yeah, I guess, like, I didn't want this. I took a step back from social media because of all these things, right? And not only that, but because TikTok specifically, because I know a lot of people watch my videos who also follow me on TikTok. TikTok has become so toxic. You see it all the time in, like, bigger women. They post their health journey and all of a sudden, oh, you're taking this and this and this and this, and it shouldn't be like that, you know. And I did get a few comments when I started posting my health journey being like, oh, she's definitely taking this. And then when I said, oh, like, I'm not, it's like, oh, she's definitely lying about it. Like, if you're not going to take me at my word, then what is the point? Like, literally, what is the point in me telling you the truth, my truth, and you don't believe me anyway, right? So then I had to come to that realization of, like, letting people think what they want. You can have your one say on it, your one clap back at somebody about the situation, and then just leave it. Because at the end of the day, people are going to believe what they want to believe, and that's just going to have to be, that you're just going to have to somehow cope with that's what people want to believe, or try to believe. You know what I mean? When it comes to my weight, it's never been an easy thing for me. Like, never, right? I have so many issues regarding my weight, and I think I always will. Like, deep down inside, I always will. Because, you know, you tell people, like, a certain something about your weight, right? Whether it's the size that you are or whatever. And then the trolls will clap back. Oh, well, you're not that size. You're bigger than that. And it's like, okay, well, then what's the point of me even telling you? Or, like, telling the internet, not just the trolls, right? Or, like, I recently said, like, a month or two ago, I said on TikTok, oh, I lost, like, 2 kilos or 5 kilos or something. And they're like, yeah, I'm sure you gained it all back, though. And it's like, okay, whatever. Things like that, I shake them off. But also at the same time, it's like, this is why people, not just larger women or larger people, but, like, people in general, don't say anything about their weight. They don't want to tell you the truth because you grill us for it. Anyway, if you have any, I'm going to end the video here because I think I'm just rambling on about the same stuff. But I know it was short and brief. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to answer about anything, within reason, I will post another video answering all you guys' questions. So just leave them in the comments. down below. I don't want to say sorry for leaving you guys and like ditching you guys. I don't know when I'll be back posting on YouTube again. I do hope that it is sometime in the future. And I guess like if you guys enjoy these like sit down recap videos, I guess I can do one every once in a while for you guys and just let you know how I'm doing mentally and kind of recap the things in my life. I do eventually want to tell you the story, like my life, like tell you guys about my life. You know, my family, when I started blowing up on TikTok, okay, one last thing. When I started blowing up on TikTok, my family didn't want me to post about my life. Like, not that they didn't want me to post about it, but they didn't want like certain details out. But here on YouTube, like, I feel safer, and I don't know if I'll probably keep some things out, but like the nitty gritty. But for the most part, like, I want people to know. But again, like, once it's out there, it's out there. Anyway, guys, I hope this video made sense. I know it's short and brief, but I'm just going to do this just to like try and force myself back into the YouTube space. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on you guys post notifications so you guys never miss an upload. Bye, guys.